Wow, the SBA EIDL program has been one heck of a roller coaster. One day we get promising news, and then the next day, it's smashed to pieces due to government incompetence and infighting. Now, multiple sources are reporting that the SBA is finally following the letter of the law. I know, strange concept. And they're allowing small businesses to borrow the full $2 million from the EIDL program. Will they start issuing the full grants to businesses as well? You know, that $10,000 they were supposed to be able to give everyone? Is this true? When could we start seeing this happening? Or is this just another carrot being dangled in front of our faces? And why is DC such a cluster? All this and more in today's video. Hello and welcome to Stephen Carlson Show. I'm Stephen Carlson. I'm a tech entrepreneur, real estate investor, author, YouTuber, paramedic, and Bonnie and Clyde are currently chewing on bones right now in the living room. Now, as you guessed it, here's the spot in the video where I normally ask you to comment down below, hashtag Team Idol, share the video, etc, etc, etc. And while I hope that you do this and demand someone in DC finally fix these problems, the thing is, as business owners, we have responsibilities to our businesses, and we cannot just sit around and wait for DC to fix our problems. Yes, they created them, but we're entrepreneurs. We need to find unique and creative ways to fix these problems. And we need to work together rather than just relying upon the federal government to provide us stimulus. Now, before covering the major EIDL updates today, I want to give you a quick update on Open for Business. You know, that's my small business awareness campaign where I will fly a helicopter to all the lower 48 states, meeting with small business owners just like you and featuring you and some of these amazing entrepreneurs on this channel. We just announced 3 kick-ass YouTubers that will be joining as part of the journey, including Aubrey Janik, Jamel Gibbs, and the Rod Squad himself. There are many more that are working on confirming their schedules before we announce their names. If you would like your business to be featured in this program, or be listed on our website, included in the printed book, or even featured in the printed material that we will hand deliver to small businesses nationwide, jump over to the website, www.open4.business, and register today. Depending on your location, we may even be able to land the helicopter at your business for a quick press photo shoot. Okay, enough of that, let's get to today's video. Last night, Ryder over at Skip broke this news.
Okay, tomorrow COVID EIDL 2.0 is set to go live. This is according to multiple sources, including folks at the SBA. The new cap will be increased from $500K to $2 million. Now we have some info on what collateral may be required for EIDL 2.0. But first, the use of funds have changed. You can use the funds for prepayments such as credit card debt, other commercial debt, or to pay down principal and interest in debt owned by the federal government. We have heard that property may be a required collateral for the $2 million increase. We don't know the full details, such as will there be alternatives? If you don't own property, what else can you do? Obviously, if you don't own property, you can't put up your property as collateral.
This is big news. As you already know, small businesses were promised a minimum of $10,000 in their cash advance and a $2 million loan, depending on the size of your business, of course, as part of the CARES Act. But the SBA, for multiple reasons, some good, some bad, most pretty stupid, decided to cap the loans at the first $150,000. And this was unilateral. Then they changed it to $500,000, and I've covered all this in great details, so if you're a little confused, check out the playlist on the EIDL program. We have seen a significant step in the right direction, with the SBA processing loan applications and loan increase applications much quicker. Sadly, there's still so many stupid denials for things that are just factually incorrect that they're denying you for no reason. But at least the reconsideration team is also speeding up their replies. Most applications are hearing at least something back from the SBA within about 2 weeks. It's not always good news, but at least they are getting something back to you. Nothing was worse than months ago, last year, when people would apply for the program and hear nothing for months and an entire year. One of my businesses never heard anything back.
There has been some good news on the targeted and supplemental grants. This is the data from Friday. There has been progress in terms of targeted approvals and supplemental approvals. The good news is every week more targeted and supplemental get funded. The bad news is, of course, Still less than $3 billion has been funded. That's less than 10% of the available funding for this. And this funding has been available since December. The problem, as we all know, is eligibility. Not enough business owners, sole proprietors qualify under the low-income community provision. It does not look like that will change. But anyway, if you're in the queue and you're eligible, you'll likely get funded because the SBA continues to give out approvals for the full 10K and the additional 5K supplemental.
The ill-conceived, identity politics-laden, EIDL-targeted and supplemental advance grants that this current administration is pushing with the insane low-income community requirement has been devastating to countless small businesses. The simple fact that just because your business is located within a low-income community doesn't mean that you are a business owner that is financially disadvantaged. And on the flip side, just because your business is located within a wealthy community doesn't mean that you as the business owner are privileged. I know many struggling minority-owned businesses that were completely ineligible for EIDL grants because their business just happens to straddle an arbitrary line between two communities. And there have been countless documented examples where multi-million and even a couple multi-billion-dollar corporations were eligible for the EIDL advances just because of where they were located. Is this fair? No. But as Ryder said, it does not appear that this will be changing anytime soon. The politicians want to appear as if they care about the disadvantaged. But the cold hard facts just do not matter, as long as the optics look good when the corrupt media reports about it. So what is your status on the EIDL program? Did you ever get the $10,000 advance? What about the $5,000 supplemental? I know many of you have said that you've started to receive the 24 months of working capital that was originally capped at $500,000. Now, if it goes up to $2 million, will you take it? Why or why not? Comment down below and let us know. Now, for any small businesses located in Virginia, a very quick heads up that the Rebuild VA grant is back open. And they are giving small businesses grant money to help cover some COVID-related and payroll-related expenses. Now, at the moment, I think they're just going through the backlog of businesses that applied last year that basically were unable to get any money because the state quickly ran out of funds. But from my understanding, they're going to open it up to all other businesses, in the state of course, but all other businesses that did not apply. When this does or does not, I don't know, but if this does happen, I'll let you guys all know. So anybody that's in Virginia, just be ready for that information. Don't forget to check out the website, www.open4.business, and register your business today. Initially, I was expecting this trip to be about 2 weeks long. Now it looks like it's going to be about 3 weeks because we keep adding more and more locations to see even more of your businesses. Make sure your location gets locked into our flight plan now before it is too late. We have to have all this planned out months in advance because we have to plan for hotels, transportation, food, etc. So we can't wait till the last minute. If you want your business to be included, you need to get yourself registered now. Or if you're a fellow YouTuber and entrepreneur with an exciting story to share, we might be able to squeeze you into one of the 30-minute flight interviews that will take place on the helicopter. These spots are very limited. Email or connect over to Discord and tell me if you're interested in being interviewed. Please make sure you click like and subscribe. Doing so really helps the YouTube algorithm, and it is so vitally important so that we can get the word out about the Open for Business awareness campaign to help market your small businesses. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.